There comes a time in all administrations, governments, presidents, to be the bearer of news that no one wants to hear. And it is my responsibility as your commander-in-chief to relate some startling information to you. As you know, as we approach the 2012 and the end of my first term as your president, there are things that we have accomplished. There are things that we have much work to do and to complete. But there are things that happen by the unfortunate relationship with persons, entities beyond our control. This could have been avoided. This could have been easily taken care of in the past. But no, as with all the crimes and also all the problems of the previous administration, they went the way of neglect. And now I am shouldered with this unenviable challenge to erase this problem. This could have been stopped. The world needs to know this. And in the effort of transparency, I have to tell you that unfortunately, one of our former government officials in the previous administration has formed a relationship with aliens from another planet, another star system, that has caused the destruction of this great planet we call Earth. This individual could have done something to stop this invasion. Yes, it is an invasion. But I have to tell you, by the end of 2012, I can't give you the exact time, but from what we have learned, that there will be a total invasion from outside our planet to our planet called Earth. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to say to you other than whatever God you believe in. I would earnestly make your prayers to that person, that entity, that something that gives you solace. We know that these aliens come and have been with us, and we didn't know this. For years we didn't know this. In fact, a simple thing like a moth has caused the destruction of our great planet. These moths will, from what we've been told, well, what I've been told, will start their invasion sometime in December. Who would have thought something as harmless as a moth would destroy our world? No, you can't buy mothballs. They will not work. Yes. As I said, I don't know. We will continue. This great nation will continue. I don't know in what form. We have tried in the past months to create a technology that could combat these moths, or the moth invasion. I don't know whether or not I have the right words to tell you, or anything that could even happen that would allow us to have the technology. But I can tell you this: I can't believe a former person in this United States government could allow alien technology to be transmitted to these creatures and destroy us. I've talked with the gray heads of all of gray heads of our planet to let them know that we have done what we could do with the great minds that we have at our disposal to eliminate these moth problems. I don't know. As I said before, if any type of deity you believe in, I would say do your best to get right with that person or that person now, or those entities now. Yes.
Two things, Mr.
Yes.
President. I saw on the internet the other day, there's a rumor going around that we could actually be turned into moths. I'm kind of worried about that, but I guess my main question...
Well, it wouldn't be so bad. You'd be able to fly.
Oh. I see. Well, my main question is to combat the moths. How about if we sort of unscrew the light bulbs on our front porches? Would that help in any way?
I don't think that would work. I mean, their technology is so advanced that simply unscrewing a light bulb, buying scented candles or whatever.
Well, I just thought, if we could turn them on, turn them off, we could slowly get them to being in the light bulb, slowly.
Thank you for that suggestion, but we have tried that in controlled environments in our testing areas and away from the population centers. That was not successful. From what I gather, the transition will be relatively painless, going from a human form to a moth. I don't know whether or not the human race will survive as we know it at this point. The thing that I can tell you is that we are doing our best efforts at this point to preserve the necessary documents, the legacy of this great planet, and places throughout the world, repositories that will allow us to let the other aliens or other creatures know that we did exist at a time of great human accomplishment. And I'm at a, as I said, I'm at a loss of how this could happen. I don't want my life to be up in the air, as it were. I just want everyone to know that I am concerned about everyone, and at this point, please endeavor to be watchful. It will happen within an instant, from what our scientists say, and I'm sorry. I mean, we have to find the resources to.
What about those large bug zappers? Would those work?
As I said to the gentleman before, we've tested those sorts of things before in a large-scale area away from population centers. They do not work, unfortunately. The only thing you get to a large degree is smattering of wings and larvae. So I think that we've done what we can do to try to find the solution to these problems. I don't know what more we can do in order to solve this. Yes?
Well, after the transition, when we actually become moths,
Yes.
do you recommend we stay away from barbecue? We don't clutter.
At this time, I don't know what your state of existence would be, whether you would be attracted to light, or whether you would be attracted to smell or manure, whatever it may be. From what I don't know. I have to say that there is a way that you will exist in a way that will be different than you are now.
Maybe larger or
Again, we don't know the type of invasion, how transformation will take place. Some people have decided that it would be best to maybe look at suicide pills.
Would that be for Moth or for people?
That's for people. The reason why is that some people believe that they would not want to live in a form that would be alien to themselves. And I in some way, I do agree. I mean, there will be locations provided by the Red Cross and by the U.S. military and locations for those types of pills if you feel that you'd want to, if you wanted to end your life in that way. Yes.
Mr. President, do you intend to stay in the White House to the very end?
Yes, is my wish to be here. It is not my wish to see my family to be changed into moths. I would like to be here. I don't know how fast it would occur. As I said before, we have a system in place by which all the documentations of our government, of our way of life in this country and as other parts of the world would have their governments and their important documents preserved in locations where other generations, not moths, but other beings could see that there was a planet of humans or Homo sapiens. Yes.
President, why don't we just talk to the moths and try to reason with them and convince them not to invade us?
Well, that was tried, unfortunately, and they decided that this is their planet for conquering. Dick Cheney gave them some assurances that he could deliver, and I guess he did.
Mr. President,
Yes.
as a moth, will I still be able to play the piano?
I don't know, because it depends on your wingspan. I have no idea. I can only say that there are things that, whether you'll be sentient enough to know what it's like to play or to be, I have no idea. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I'm sorry. Any other questions, please?
Mr. President,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, you can stay on your feet, but can you sleep? You cannot fall over. You're stable on your feet. Now, in a moment, I'm going to click my fingers. You're going to open your eyes, come absolutely fully alert. You're still going to be the President of the United States, but you're going to know that you're here for hypnosis training. So it's going to be very, very important for everybody to continue on with their induction practices now. So when I click my fingers and you come absolutely wide awake, you are still the President of the United States, Barack Obama, but you're here for the day to learn hypnosis, and it's going to be very important that everybody now just gets on with it and practice their inductions. So I'd like you to tell the other students that, and then we can all get on with it.
Okay, it's been brought to my attention that we have to continue with our understanding of different modalities, those modalities being hypnosis. It's been brought to my attention that within this cabinet there have been some people who decided that it was a lot of malarkey. And I'm telling you that as your president that it's important that you seriously consider the importance of continued induction therapy. I have, the Vice President has, the Secretary of State has gone through the necessary induction modalities, and it's important that we continue those things in order to allow us to go on and learn this important science of hypnosis. Unfortunately,